We started the HearStrong Foundation because hearing loss is something that's so misunderstood. There's so many people, there's 30 million people in this country and growing that go dealing with hearing loss every day and aren't doing something about it. So we created the HearStrong Foundation to change that.
The last couple of days made me realize is how much I depend on my hearing aids and how important they are in my life. And how grateful I am to actually have them. Technology is there, and what I find myself doing more and more is guiding people to that technology. We're here today to help us recognize Brendan and Ian are some of the biggest names in sports. The Chicago Blackhawks, my favorite team, 1-0 in the playoffs, and members of the Chicago chapter of the National Basketball Retired Players Association. I'd like to have him come up, say a few words.
I'm here on behalf of the Chicago Blackhawks. I'm honored to be here today and with all these team making such a change in their communities. It's amazing to see an organization like HearStrong recognize leaders like Brendan for all that he's accomplished.
Here he was born with hearing loss, which I consider just a tremendous challenge. Right. He volunteers to help those with physical challenges. He was captain of his high school lacrosse team. He's inspired, of course, by his Chicago Blackhawks family member star, Patrick Kane.
I'd like to say thank you very much for nominating me. Very great to be a part of this foundation, and I hope that I can continue to be part of it and in any way possible share this with Ian. So, thank you.
HearStrong Champion in 2013. I am both humbled and proud to be a part of this amazing group. Today we had another champion who I also call future classmate and friend, Ian Hanson. Ian doesn't think he's any different from any other kid. His hearing loss is just a part of who he is. It has never held him back from doing anything. He's a very social guy and has some great sense of humor even about his hearing loss. He will be able to be a good role model for other young athletes who wonder what it's like to have a hearing loss and say, I know a kid who wears hearing aids and he's pretty cool. He advocates for himself in academic and athletic environments and fully understands his needs. As you can see, this isn't an ordinary kid. This is a HearStrong champion, Ian Hanson.
Eliza for nominating me, and like Brendan said, this is such an honor to get this award, and I've heard such great things about this, and I mean, helping everybody, so great cause. So.
We created the HearStrong Foundation to find these stories and tell the stories of our young champions and how they're making a difference in the world and they're overcoming their challenges to help others to see those stories so they too can live a more full life by overcoming their hearing difficulties.